Hello, what's up, my good people? It's your girl G, the dope storyteller, with another exquisite video here as always. And guys, as you've read the topic of this video, today we're going to be talking about feminine hygiene. Okay, yeah, I know this seems a little bit off than what I do, but it's still in line because all my videos are transpired by a story either that I have experienced or something that a friend has, or anything I have just collected from around, something that I have heard from my surrounding. All right, yeah, so let's get right into it. So let's start with the story. uh we have a group, me and my other friends. Like, there's a girl and a boy, so it's three people in that group. So this guy comes to us and tells us that he had a very um is it funny, I'm a awful experience. There's nothing funny about that experience, so it was an awful experience. And he didn't like it at all. So this is what happened. Our friend um met this fine and gorgeous, beautiful lady, and they vibed. So after some time, obviously they decided, like, let's take this relationship to another level. So they went ahead to um be intimate, like have sex. So during that process, having sex is a process. So during that entire thing, the guy found out that this girl had a very smelly VJ. So he felt like, okay, it's disgusting. So he felt so bad. He wouldn't continue, like, you know, the act. It he had to stop. So to cut it short, he had to just set his mind that he just has have to ejaculate. Like, he just had to cut himself short and ejaculate fast. Just to get done with it. Not because, like, it didn't come because he was enjoying. No, he decided to do it because, well, I just have to finish this. I just have to get it over with. Yeah, so it was sad to hear that a fine lady, it doesn't have to be a super fine or finer or fine, as long as you're a lady and you have a smelly coochie, then that's bad. Like, wow, we all have our distinct smells because we cannot smell all the same, but there's not that natural smell. Everybody knows theirs. Like, I know how I smell naturally. If there's um any other thing that is different from the normal, then I will note, I'll know if this is not my normal natural smell, right? Yeah, so I decided to talk about this. I really had to, because, come on, girls, you cannot have a smelly coochie with age. As I say, this can tarnish your self-esteem. Like, it can go to zero if you get to hear it, maybe from friends. Maybe you have a roommate and then they notice that you have a very smelly coochie and they tell you, ouch, that hurts. Your boyfriend, you know yeah, maybe he's used to a certain scent, that like the natural one. Then all of a sudden you have a very funny and foul smell. Come on. So if this happens, you definitely have to visit a gyna or a doc. Don't ignore it. This can be caused by UTIs, bacteria, STIs, yeah, those kind of things. So it's good to see a doc or a gyna and get advised if it's maybe natural. Maybe you're not taking good baths, like you don't bath properly down there. Yeah, that can also cause the full smell. So Go to a corner, lady, washroom, or any other private area. Can you slide down there? Smell it. Is it okay? Is that the natural you? If that's so, then you're good. If not, I am going to take you through some tips that can help you coochie smell better, because that is part of us. That is what makes us, does it make us feminine? Yeah, but it's what um describes us. Like, you are a woman, this is your sex. You're male, this is your sex. Whatever, guys. Yeah, just trying to, I don't know what I'm trying to, yeah, but yeah, that's it. So before I start with my tips, I want to tell you that the coochie, the vagina, has its own mechanisms of cleaning itself. Like, it can do away with the bad bacteria. By producing, excreting that discharge, whatever we call the vaginal discharge. And again, it also has certain pH. I think it's weak acidic. Yeah, that's the pH of the coochie, to just prevent bacteria from getting in. And yeah, there are bacteria around there, but good bacteria, so it has to fight the bad bacteria. Are we on the same page up to there? Yeah. So number one on my list is take a lot of water. Okay, I have written the points down on my phone. So if you see me bent down kidogo, excuse me. So, but I'll try not to. I'll put the phone on another ankle where I won't have to bend so much. So yeah, you have to take a lot of water. Some people don't like taking water. I don't know why. Some say that if I take a lot of water, I'll rush to and fro to the washroom, and they don't like that because maybe they're busy, or I don't know. Yeah, but try as much as you can to take the 8 or more. The least you can do is 6 glasses of water, up to whatever number that you want. Yeah, so make sure you take a lot of water. This helps a lot. Yeah, when you sweat, when you discreet, like, you remove all those bad stuff from your body, then that's so okay. It will help your coochie. All right. Yeah, so make sure you take a lot of water. Number two, keep the area dry. More so if you're that gym person, you go to the gym, you've been exercising, and you are doing yoga, and you sweat. mm? Make sure you remove those damp clothes and wear dry ones. More so the innerwear, right? Yeah, if you from swimming, don't wear the wet bikini. You can decide to, I won't remove it, let me just put my trousers on, or my dress on, then I'll remove the damp clothes later. No, if you stay with a damp cloth for too long, then that can bring bacteria to your coochie, and you wouldn't want that. And again, make sure that your innerwears dry so well. Don't wear wet ones. Make sure your innerwears dry. Okay. Yeah, so the third point is cotton underwear. So make sure you wear cotton underwear other than the silk ones. you know yeah, the silk ones just make your coochie sweat more. Yeah, but the cotton ones, they really help to keep that area like dry, because they absorb the wetness. Got it? Yeah. Wear clean innerwears. This is the point of dry ones. Don't wear wet ones, dry ones. And there's this point, wear clean ones. And clean ones, I don't mean new ones, right? Even new, after you've bought the new ones, you also have to clean them, because they have some particles of dust and things like that, because you don't know how they were kept in the stall, you don't know how they were, who touched them in the supermarket, or even, whatever place that you bought them, in the lingerie hub, wherever. Yeah, so just make sure you uh wear clean innerwears. uh Wash your towels frequently. All right. How After how long do you wash your towel? Ama, you're that kind of person who says that I am clean, I just washed my body, so my towel is cleaning the clean me. Like you're trying to um wipe yourself with a clean towel because you're also clean, so you will wash that towel after 3 months. Come on. um I don't know about any other person, but for me, I change my towel after a maximum of 7 days. Yeah, after every 7 days, I change my towel. I clean that one and I take a new one, as in a different one. Hey, not a new one, a different one. Yeah, so make sure you have 2 or 3 towels so that after you wash this one, now you can um, use the other one. Okay. Um, there's another thing. After you've shaved, for you to avoid the ingrowths, um, make sure you avoid what are they called, skin tights, either very tight jeans or skinny tights. You get? Yeah, make sure you don't wear so tight things, because the ingrowth is that hair that instead ya could grow outside, like towards, you get, in a grow inwards. So you find it by the way, it can be painful because it causes a pimple. They are very painful pimple. Yeah, so make sure you don't wear so uh tight jeans or skinnies. um there's the case of wipes. Some people say that they prefer using um feminine wipes more so when they're on their periods. I don't know, because I don't use wipes at all, because I don't know why, but I just don't. But if you decide to use the wipes, make sure that the ones that are alcohol free, and they also don't have the scent, like they're not perfumed. They are just wet wipes. Yeah, just get it. They shouldn't be scented. Um, Again, when you're using soap, okay, let me say this. It's very allowed for you to use soap to clean your outer parts of the VJ, like the vulva and the inner and outer lips, because there are some fats that are produced around there that water can't just clean. Like, you cannot assume when I pour water and just rub, it's going to be okay. No, that can as in it can cause the accumulation of dirt, which can cause bad smell. You know, yeah. So kindly use soap to clean that area. Sawa sawa. I hope you get that. And also, make sure you don't use the same soap that you use for the entire body. You can decide that you want to smell nice, like your body needs to smell nice. That's okay. But when it gets down there, that area is so sensitive. So make sure you use um a cool soap too. There are the soaps that are made for cleaning downstairs. For those who can get them, that's okay. But for those who can't, use soaps that are not scented, right? Like the panka soap, Kenyans, we know that. Yeah, so that's also very okay. And just to add, um, don't use the same, should I say, face towel, the one you use to clean your body. Okay, don't use that one to clean your VJ, because you've scrubbed your armpits, your knees, your ankles, yeah, and a lot of that accumulate in those areas, and then you still bring the same to your coochie. Now that might be dangerous, and it can um, subject your coochie to bacteria. So please observe that from your bigger sister. Okay? Yeah. The next thing on this list is watch the kind of foods that you eat. Most people say that is it most people? It's said that we are what we eat, and I tend to believe that. So if you the person who takes a lot of junk food and things like that, that will affect your general body and also your coochie, and that might temper with your um pH, you know. Yes. So kindly, if you're cool with it, take a lot of water again, and fruits, or take the foods that have a lot of, is it, should I say prebiotic? Yeah, Google, find out, because some people say pineapples help with the good scent of the downstairs. Other people say take a lot of yogurt, or take yogurt frequently. I don't know. I do take yogurt. I do, but I don't know. That's not scientifically proven, so we just do it. Um, Another point is what? Wash your hands before and after using the washroom. Most of us are victims of that. We forget to wash, or we don't see the need of washing our hands before. We're like, I'll wash after I'm done. It's good to wash before, because maybe um you're working, you're doing this and that, and you touch so many different things, money, blah blah blah, so many things. So it's good for you to wash before and after, just to avoid exposing that area to um bacteria, bad bacteria, to be precise, bad bacteria. The other thing is how to clean yourself after you've done what you had gone to do in the washroom. So it's advisable for you to wipe from the front towards the back, not back towards the front. No, that way you'll be exposing your VJ to bacteria from the anus. All right. So there's sometimes when you poop, there's some particles of the poop that yeah, and you can imagine subjecting your VJ with that. Yuck, that's bad. So make sure you wipe from the front, like, all right. I hope you get it. We have at this point vagina moisturizer. Okay, this is for those who find it uncomfortable during sex. You're so dry, and when somebody penetrates you just like that, then you're going to feel pain. Again, this is okay. It's not funny, but I find it funny. I don't know why, but we should not use the normal gels that we use for our body to lubricate that area when you girl, ama you as a lady, you're so dry. Don't use those ones. Don't also use your saliva, because your saliva has some certain enzymes that might temper with your pH too. Ama can cause some bacteria. See? Yeah. So if you dry, ama you're uncomfortable during sex, kindly use the moisturizer that are prescribed for that, like the lubricants that are for that, like they do, that is their job. They're just meant to lubricate your VJ, all right? Yeah, and I am sure they're not scented. They shouldn't be, because that can cause itching, you know. Yeah. So our next point, it's also advisable and also very good to pee after sex. All right. Yeah, this helps you prevent what? Prevent UTIs, and yeast infection, I guess. Yeah. So pee after having sex. But this is not going to prevent you from getting pregnant or prevent you from having any STIs. No. I hope you get it. Um when we are having periods as ladies, most people tend to wash their VJ more than twice. Like every time you go to change your pad or tampon or whatever, menstrual clip, you want to wash it. That's not okay. The maximum number of times that you can clean your coochie is twice a day. That is the recommended number, because otherwise you'll be tampering with your pH. Every time you're washing. No, only twice a day. For the people who use sex toys, I want to cover this like for everyone, for every lady. We're not all the same. There are people who use sex toys, there are people who don't. So let's do this for everyone, for every fine, beautiful lady out there who wants to keep her coochie fine. If you use sex toys, kindly clean them after and even before, and then store them in a dry and nice place, a place where they'll not be exposed to bacteria. There's always bacteria in the air. See? Yeah, so just make sure maybe you wrap them or whatever, but put them in um a nice place after you've cleaned them. All right? Are we together? Okay. Um, this is very important because at the age of, some people start having their menstruals at, is it 14 or even 13? So from there you are a big girl and everybody is using menstrual pads, tampons, menstrual clips, whatever thing that you use. If you're using the tampon and the pads, make sure you don't let them stay for long. Like, don't have them for so long. The maximum is 2 hours to 3 hours. Yeah, longer than that, you'll even feel that smell. You yourself will feel some bad odor from down there. Odor, whatever. Yeah, so kindly make sure you frequently change your tampons and your pads. There's something that some people might be conversant with and others might not. So there's this thing called vagina douching. Um, there's some funny bottles. They're very small bottles. Should I call them bottles? But they are plastic things that have a pipe. Then you just push. You put water and then you push them upwards, like inside your vagina. Some people say it's advisable, say it's okay, and some other people say it's not okay. Not okay. And as I said, you can do what works for you, but for me it's a no. Don't use those vaginal douches. Can I say that? Yeah, because you're subjecting water inside your vagina. Avoid those if you can, please. Yeah. The other point is what? Just like the other parts of your body, the VJ really needs to breathe. So it's very okay, it's very advisable for you to not wear panties sometimes. Also when you're in the house alone, See, when you're sleeping, if you sleep alone, with your partner, but if you sleep with your siblings, kindly put your, you can, if you sleep with someone else that is not your partner, or you're not so free with, you can wear loose shorts, some very free dress, and don't wear anything underneath. That will help your coochie breathe. Okay, I think this is the last thing. You should also keep that area clean. Like, don't be so hairy. Shave frequently. Like, you don't have to shave completely, as in you be like a bald person, like here. No, you can just trim the area, or whichever way you prefer. That's up to you now. Yeah, so I think that is the last tip from me, your big sister, on how to maintain your coochie, how to make that area so clean and smell fresh, Yeah, so make sure you don't embarrass yourself when you're maybe having sex, or when you're just undressing in front of your friends. Some people like me can dress from my as in front of my friends, because I'm not scared of them. Like, what is that to hide? You get? Yeah, as long as they don't take photos of me nude. I trust my friends. Anyways, yeah, that is it. So pick what you think is good for you. Yeah, and follow me for more tips. Okay, anyway, I'm just blabbing now. Kindly, if you've not subscribed, take the last 3 seconds of this video. 1, 2, 3 to subscribe to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much, and I love you so much for watching my videos every time that I post. And for the new subscribers, make sure you also ring that bell, so that whenever I post a video, you are among the first people to get notified, right? Yeah, that will be so helpful. So I hope I have helped someone out there. If you're a guy and you get to watch this video, you can share this channel to your girlfriend. Tell her to watch this video. She'll get informed about 1 or 2 things. Yeah, so bye guys, until next time. I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah.